everyone, welcome back to Wisdom in Online Classes. Yes, my dear students, in previous class we have discussed about what is heat and how we can measure the hotness or coldness of a body, that is called temperature, and which are the instruments used to measure the temperature in laboratory as well as in clinic. Is it? That is, there are two types of thermometers, that is clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Yes, my dear students, in this class we shall discuss about what is clinical thermometer and how it can be used. What is laboratory thermometer and where it is used, how it can be used. Okay, the first one is clinical thermometer. First one is clinical thermometer. Thermometer. Just see, clinical thermometer means it is a thermometer or a device which is used in our clinics to measure the temperature of a human being. Okay, to measure the temperature of a human being. That is called as clinical thermometer. And already I have shown how it looks. Is it? But now we shall discuss briefly about clinical thermometer. You just see, clinical thermometer is an elongated glass tube. Just see, elongated glass tube in which there will be another glass tube which is filled with mercury. Okay, that is filled with mercury. At the tip of the tube, they are filling the mercury, which is silver in color, and there is a constriction and also a long tube along with the scale readings. Yes, my dear students, you might have seen your measuring scales or measuring compass in your geometry box. Is it? How it is? Yes, for each centimeter there are 10 divisions. Is it? How many divisions? 10 divisions, and each division denotes that is 0.1. Is it? Here in clinical thermometer, for each divisions there are only 5 divisions. For each degree Celsius there is only 5 divisions, and each division mentions 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, each division mentions 0.2 degree Celsius. This is the main thing in the clinical thermometer. Okay, the first thing what we have learned, that is clinical thermometer is a elongated glass tube. Inside that there is another glass tube that it consists of a mercury which is colorless or which is silver in color, and there is a scale reading on it, and it consists of only 5 divisions, and each division mentions the 0.2 degree Celsius. Okay, then you might have seen your scale. It starts from 0 and ends at 15 or 30 like that, according to the centimeters given in it. Here in clinical thermometer, it starts with 35 degrees Celsius and ends up to 42 degree Celsius. Yes, my dear student, it starts from 35 degrees Celsius and ends up to 42 degrees Celsius. Why they have mentioned from 35 degrees Celsius means, please note this point, this is very important, because human beings temperature means human beings body temperature can never goes below 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, can never falls below 35 degrees Celsius and can never reach above 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is the normal temperature of every human being who lives on earth. So the normal average temperature is 36 degrees Celsius. That is the average. But from one person to another person, there may be a slight difference between their body temperature according to the region where they are living. Okay, my dear students, the second point is the reading starts from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. And third main point is there is a constriction. There is a constriction at the tip of the clinical thermometer. Is it? Why they have made this constriction? Constriction means slight bendness. Why they have made means, while we are using clinical thermometer, we put the thermometer below the tongue of a person who is suffering from a fever. Is it? And after that, what they have to do? They have to take out the thermometer out from the mouth and they have to see the readings. While they are taking out, it comes in contact with the environment, is it? If it falls down, we cannot measure the exact temperature of a person who is suffering from fever, is it? So for that purpose, they have made some blend, means constriction, that stops the backward flow of a mercury in a thermometer. Okay. So for this purpose, there is a constriction in clinical thermometer. These are the very important 3 points for clinical thermometer. Let us move on to the laboratory thermometer. Know about laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer. Yes, my dear students, laboratory thermometer is a thermometer or a measuring device which is used in our laboratory to know the boiling points of some of the liquids or to check the hotness or coldness of the liquids which we are using in our laboratory. Okay. As like clinical thermometer, laboratory thermometer is used in laboratory, whereas clinical thermometer is used in only clinics. Okay. Here, laboratory thermometer is also a elongated tube. Laboratory thermometer is also a elongated tube, and inside it there is another tube which consists of mercury. Okay. Here the mercury is colored, that may be in red or black color. There are 2 types of laboratory thermometer, or it comes in 2 color. First one is red color and second one is black color. I have shown you the red color thermometer in the laboratory in a previous class. Is it? Here, and our second point is here it starts, the scale reading starts from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. How much? Minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Yes, the second point is the scale readings in our laboratory thermometer starts from minus 10 degree to 110 degrees Celsius. Okay. And next, third point is in the clinical thermometer, the third point is there is a constriction. Is it? But here there is no constriction, just because there is no situations which we come across in our laboratory to take out the thermometer from a liquid in which we have immersed the thermometer. Is it? Because if you want to know the boiling point of a water, what will you do? Yes, my dear students, you are right. We are taking water in a beaker. Is it? In a beaker, we take the water and we boil it by using a burner. Is it? And in that we have immersed the laboratory thermometer, and at certain time it starts boiling and it shows 100 degrees Celsius, because the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Here boiling point means any liquid which starts boiling at a certain time, and that in spite of temperature is called as boiling point of a given liquid. Okay, that may be water or some liquids which we are using in our laboratory. Okay, so boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. There is no situation that we have to take out this thermometer. We can read the readings when it is immersed in water itself. Okay, so there is no constriction in laboratory thermometer. And one more thing is, our clinical thermometers are short, while our laboratory thermometers are elongated, means the long one. Okay. Yes. Now you have to know about clinical thermometer as well as laboratory thermometer. Is it? Both thermometers. I have given information about both the thermometers. Let us see the difference between clinical and laboratory thermometer. Yes, my dear students, remind yourself what I have said. You have to say the difference. Okay, difference between clinical and laboratory. Clinical and laboratory thermometers. thermometers. Yes, first one is clinical thermometer. Second one is laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer. Yes, my dear students, go on saying one by one. The first thing is clinical thermometer is used in clinics or hospitals. Is it used in clinics? Clinics to check or to know the temperature of human body. Is it? Know the temperature of human body. Here, what is laboratory thermometer? Yes, very good, my dear students. That is used in laboratories, used in labs to know the temperature of given substance, temperature of given liquids, temperature of given substance or liquids, liquids. And come to the second point. What is the second point? Yes, here scale reading starts from scale reading starts from how much? 35 degrees Celsius to 45 degree Celsius. Is it? And in laboratory thermometer, scale reading starts from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degree Celsius. Yes, my dear students, you can observe here it is minus 10 degree. Means you can measure even the coldness of a given body. Okay. Next, third point. Here, constriction is present. Constriction is present to prevent backflow of mercury. Backflow of mercury. Is it? And in laboratory thermometer there is no constriction. There is no constriction. Yes. And the last one is clinical thermometer is short. Clinical thermometer is short, where laboratory thermometer is long. Yes, my dear students, in today's session we have discussed about what is clinical thermometer and how it can be used, what is laboratory thermometer and how it can be used, and also the difference between the clinical thermometer as well as laboratory thermometer. Is it? In our next class we shall discuss about how the clinical thermometers can be used by ourselves to check the body temperature of our body, and also which are the measures to be taken, and also the boiling point of water in our laboratory. Okay, thank you.